today we're creating this cutout Father's Day card. The first step is to cut a piece of paper to the size of 8.5 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall. Next, you'll want to either fold it in half or you can score a fold line to make it easier. So you'll want to score that at 4.25 inches over. And just use a ruler to keep it straight. And I'm just using my Cricut scoring stylus. So it should look like this. Next, go to the link in the description and print this, and then you'll want to tape it against a window, or if you have a light box, you can use that instead. And I created two versions of this pattern. One says I love you dad and the other says we love dad. So you can choose either of those. They're both at the link in the description. And I also created a version you can use for a cutting machine, and that will be free also. So take that paper that we cut earlier, and this side will be the front of the card right here. And you can cut it through this side if you'd like, but I find things usually turn out better if you cut through the back side. So I'm actually going to flip this pattern over and retape it to the window. Then I'm taking that paper and I'm going to flip it over. So now I'm using the square on the left side like this. And then you'll just want to line it up with the edges of the pattern. And then take a pencil and carefully trace around all the letters. And you can always fix mistakes after you've taken it off the window. So it looks like this. So I'm just going to take an X-Acto knife with a number 1 blade, and I'm going to cut all those letters out. And be very careful with this. If you're not an adult, please ask one to help you. And I'm just using a ruler to make sure that the straight parts of the letters stay straight. But this is optional, of course. And just go ahead and cut out all the pieces. So it ended up looking like this. And there were some areas I wanted to clean up, so feel free to do that now. And this is how it ended up looking. So now I'm just going to take that and carefully fold it along the scored line. This is the other version of the card, and I cut it out using my Cricut cutting machine, so I just wanted to show you that. But there's a lot of options for what you can do with this card, and I took this gold paper that I got at Michael's, and if I can find it online, I will put it in the description. But I'm just going to cut it so it will show through the words. But you could put a written message inside the card that will show through, or you could use a photo, or just whatever kind of pattern paper you want. There's a lot of different options for this. But I'm just going to cut this gold foil paper to the size of 5.5 inches wide by 4.25 inches tall. So once I did that, I just tested it in the card, and I could see that it ended up being just slightly wide. So I trimmed a tiny bit off the side, and I tested it again. And now that it fits, I'm just going to glue it to the inside, and you can use whatever kind of adhesive you like. But I am using this Easy Tear tape, and I will link it in the description. But I'm just going to put that around the edges and around the words. So once I finished doing that, it looked like this. Then I just carefully took the gold foil paper and lined it up and then just pressed it in place. So that is the basic card idea. You can customize this in a lot of different ways, so feel free to add whatever you'd like to this. There's plenty of room to add something down here if you want to cut something out, or if you want to add something to the inside of the card. And then I just wanted to show you with the card that we started with that I went ahead and added a navy background for the words on this one. And that is the finished card. So that's it! I hope you enjoyed this Father's Day card idea. Thank you so much for watching. If you're looking for more Father's Day ideas, I will put my Pinterest board along with my Father's Day playlist in the description. And if you'd like to see more from my channel, feel free to subscribe. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next week with another video.